Welcome everybody to Slick Slider Ranch, put on by Pushin' the Cushion Productions. Up in the booth, my name is Dave Ward, and the new and improved Brody Center. How are you doing tonight, bud?
I'm doing great, Dave. How are you doing?
I tell you what, it's this is going to be an absolute insane show here, with cars flipping everywhere already. Out here on track, we got Wyatt Eckelberger. Let's see, Braden Ward is out there in the number 88, and Adolfo Diaz in the number 85 sliding to the inside. Jake Steffen in the 32. Who's going to be the guys that we want to keep an eye on tonight?
Honestly, a couple of the new guys that came back in here. Wyatt Eichelberger's been out on the road. He's actually one of the guys that helps out Shane Clanton. So he's going to be one to look out for. And Jake Steffen with that PP dig, Precision Performance dig, modified out there tonight.
Dig. You said dig, D-I-G, right?
That's exactly what I said,
that's what
Dave.
I thought you said.
Don't
for
get
sure.
it twisted.
100%. All right, so we are in practice right now here at Kokomo. It looks like we have a few drivers that are just struggling to get around the track. Cody Winecki is Winecki. That's how you actually pronounce his name for everybody. I don't know if you knew that or not, Brody, because I mispronounce it every time I can. He is out joining us once again tonight, so I think it's going to be a star-studded field here. Let's see. Probably got a moment to go through the points, as this is a point series. Holding down the top spot tonight with 470 points is Bryson Daffern. Sitting in second, Jesse Carr with 440. Ryan Underwood with 420. Tyler Johnson also tied for that third place with 420. In fourth place is going to be Bryson Curry with 380. Chris Cox with 360. That's your top five. Then it goes Clay Erickson with 335. 305 for Trenton Parks. 255 for Jeremy Madrid. And Zach Fee with 250. So we could see some battles. It looks like we'll at least have third place decided here tonight between Underwood and Johnson. That'll definitely be interesting, as Underwood is sitting third fastest right now. And where is Tyler Johnson? Where is Tyler Johnson? Is he not running tonight?
He should be.
Don't see him loaded into the session. Is our live timing correct, Brody?
Looks like it's correct on my end, Dave.
All right, so maybe a no-show from Tyler Johnson tonight. That'll definitely help settle the score between third place. Might even give Bryson Curry there a chance to get caught up to him. Here at Kokomo, I tell you what, it is going to be absolutely insane here tonight. These big old cars running on this tight little bull ring. As you can just see right there with the 32 car getting into another one. I didn't catch who that was on the outside, but I think it's going to bring a lot of excitement.
Yeah, Dave, I couldn't be any more ready for tonight. Got the new mic set up. Gonna do some great announcing. Continue to go on this journey with you. Anybody likes what Dave and I have to offer, go ahead and send us a private message on Facebook or something, and we'll get some links put out there, and we can put this on for you.
100%. Hey guys, if you are out in TV land tonight, why don't you check in on chat? Let us know that you're here. Let us know that you can see us. And hey, why don't you tell us how great Brody's mic sounds, as he gave his left kidney and right lung to get that done tonight.
The healing process is going to be well worth it, Dave.
Oh, for sure. You have a very unique voice, so it'll definitely be interesting as we get that mic dialed in. I'm definitely looking forward to that for sure. Looks like we are getting ready to roll directly into qualifying with practice starting, or stopping, I should say. And we will be bringing you some action here as they get ready to hit the track.
Yeah, Dave, speaking of a unique voice, I'm about 30 years old and still haven't hit puberty yet. So still waiting for that day to happen. Someday, hopefully, come soon.
Maybe one day your nuts will drop, but not today. Braden Ward out on the track right now in the number 88. Let's see what he can throw down here. You know, I like the way we did qualifying last time. That would have been kind of cool if they would have brought that back. We'll have to,
Yeah, for sure.
We'll have to, bring that up to him and see, because that was definitely more true to life for sure. So Braden Ward going to go fourth fastest with a 13.67 on top of the board right now. There you see it. The 114 of Zach Fee. 12.82 is the time to beat. And let's see what he can do. His last time by was a 14.6, so that's not going to get it done. Dylan, how do you say his name? Van Wyck? Dylan Van Wyck there in the 17. He's going to hold down the second spot with a 12.98. Justin Erickson back to the 3 hole with the 13 flat. And Tyler Partain. Related to Bo? Yeah?
Nope.
No. Oh, okay. I was going to say, I mean, Tyler could probably help us do a little track prep, but maybe not. Mason Martinez is going to be sitting in the 7th spot with a 13.37. Chris Cox with a 13.41. Mason Martinez jumping up to the 6th spot with a 13.26. No changes for the top 5. Let's see who else is out on track. Bryson Curry out there right now in the 101 BC. He's going to jump up to 4th fastest with a 12.95.
It kind of seems like where Bryson's comfortable the most. He's 4th in points, 4th in qualifying on the track right now. See if we can do 4th place finish or better tonight.
Yeah, it'll definitely be interesting. Anything can happen here. Here you go. Jesse Carr out on track right now. Sitting in the 8th position, goes 4th quickest. So he's going to bump Bryson Curry out with a 12.92. 0.03 of a second faster there for Jesse Curry. Ryan Underwood holding down that second position there in the number 46 with a 12.81. So your top 2 drivers going 12.81. Wow. This is going to be some close, tight racing here at the Bull Ring. Yikes. Wyatt Eckelberger out there. He is sitting 8th fastest with a 13.07. Hagen Sorensen with a 13.08 in the number 45. Rounding out the field, let's see. Clay Erickson sitting in 11th with a 13.29. Tyler Partain down to 12th with a 13.34. Chris Cox with a 13.41. Braden Ward with a 13.46. That's good enough for 14th fastest. Wow. This is going to be some tight racing tonight. What do you think?
Absolutely. And I'm not really sure what we're going to do here for an invert or whatever. It looks like we're going to invert 4. But I don't know how many guys are trying to play it safe. If they're sandbagging and qualifying tonight or not, that'll all play a factor here tonight, Dave. Some of the guys, like Jake Steffen running down there, he's, not usually where I'm used to seeing Jake. So I don't know if he's trying to just kind of get a figure on the car here or what. But Ryan Underwood, Bryson Daffern, just.
Are you guys ready, Dave? You guys ready?
Yeah.
I'm gonna move you down.
Thanks. All right, so just got a little bit of a nod there from Bryson, running race control tonight, and he is going to go ahead and move us forward here in just a quick moment. Underwood out ripping off some laps right now, just trying to get every little bit of practice. That was probably a smart move for him.
Absolutely.
We are getting ready to roll into heat race number 1. Looks like it's going to be a 10-car field. Let's hear you work that out. Can you call out the first heat race?
I'll let you go ahead and call out the lineups on all these, Dave, so I can get this figured out.
All right. Starting on the front row is going to be Justin Erickson. Outside of him is going to be Bryson Curry in the 101 BC. Row number 2 on the inside, last week's winner, I believe, was Bryson Daffern in the number 18. Outside, row number 2 is going to be Zach Fee in the 114. Row number 3 is going to be Clay Erickson in the number 96 and Hagen Sorensen on the inside in the number 45. Jake Steffen and Chris Cox are going to be in row number 4, and rounding out the field, Jeremy Madrid and Chase Monson. Madrid going to be starting in the final position here. Worst looking to go first right there in the 23M. Who's your pick for this one?
Oh, I think I'm going to have to go with that number 18, the pink and white car of Bryson Daffern tonight in this this heat event, number 1.
Yeah, I think that Bryson's definitely going to be trying to haul the mail here, but I don't think you can count out Zach Fee in the number 114 either. Bryson Curry going to throw it all the way to the outside in 1 and 2, pushing that cushion. Let's see if it's going to work out for him. Right now, Justin Erickson in the 14E all alone. Curry going to hold down that second spot. Trouble. I didn't see who dropped back. Was that? Oh, Bryson Daffern caught a tire.
Yep.
Look at the
tire. Yep.
Look at him picking that left front up, going around the corner. That is absolutely insane. You know, iRacing is definitely not like real life, and that is abnormal. That car is definitely broken. Bryson working the wheels off that thing. It looks cool though. Justin
It's going
Erickson,
right over those tires, Dave.
yeah, he's picking that tire up and just carrying it right over the top. Erickson there in the 14E, gonna keep it down right along the bottom against the tires. Working out for him so far.
Oh, Jeremy Madrid going to get into Chris Cox back there. That's going to put Chris Cox in a pretty in a pickle there, Dave.
Look at Bryson Daffern working on the inside, the 32 car. I believe that was Clay Erickson working the middle, and
Jake Steffen.
oh, that was Jake Steffen. You're right. Okay,
Correct.
His number does not match his car number in live scoring. I apologize. Should have known it wasn't Clay Erickson right there in the 96E. Erickson and Erickson first and third, with Zach Fee being the Oreo cookie cream filling. In the 114 as the white flag comes out, Justin Erickson looking for his heat race win here in the 14E. Bryson Daffern back up to that 4th position. Jeremy Madrid still working that high line. I think he's getting ready for the main event, running that high all the way up against the wall. He's banging the boards down. Erickson, Justin Erickson in the 14E, gonna take the win. Heat race number 2. We need to come up with some heat race win stickers for the paints.
I think we should get Justin Erickson in here real quick and see how he likes the track.
Let's do it. While you're grabbing him, I'm going to go ahead and call out heat race number 2. Starting on the front row is going to be the 66 of Wyatt Eckelberger. Dylan Van Wyck starting outside in the number 17. Inside row number 2 is going to be Jesse Carr and Ryan Underwood in the 46. Row number 3 is going to be Mason Martinez and Tyler Partain. Row number 4, Adolfo Diaz and Braden Ward. Rounding out the field is going to be Cody Winicky. All right, Justin, tell us a little bit about that first heat race win. You were down on those tires, huh? Getting it done.
Yeah, that's kind of my specialty. I mean, practice, I knew the bottom. If I get the bottom work, we're going to be pretty good. I know definitely for the main, you're going to be definitely kind of a right rear tire saver, I feel like, the way it's been running. So I had my stick guy on the fence, so pretty happy to get the win with that. We were rolling on the bottom. Just, once he told me I had a big lead, I kind of just calmed down. At least got it to the checker.
Well, you were definitely hooked up and rocking and rolling there. Who would you like to thank? Who helps make it happen for you tonight?
Definitely got ASC Motorsports, Erickson Enterprise, Leading Edge Motors on this, ASC Motorsports, ATV Racing. I mean, we got a whole fleet of guys behind this, and we've just been kicking butt lately.
Hell yeah. Congratulations, brother. We just had a big stack up in the second heat race. Wow. From about 5th on back, every car was sideways or bent or broken, it looks like. It looks like they're all kind of moving now except for Wyatt Eckelberger. He's going to call it a night here in the pits and come back out for the LCQ. The number 2 of Mason Martinez trying to hold down that inside line. copy exactly what Justin Erickson did. He is all the way down against the tires. Jesse Carr running now high and handsome right now in the number 11. Let's see if he can pull this one off with 5 to go. He is beating down the boards, pushing that cushion. Coming down across the start-finish line. Give it to Carr once again. Now Ryan Underwood moving into the second position. Battling with Mason Martinez. What do you see, Brody?
I see a bunch of guys traveling high and low all over this track, Dave, trying to find something that's going to work for them tonight. Ryan Underwood searching for some speed to catch up to that number 11 machine of Jesse Carr. Cody Winecki's going to be around on the bottom of the track. Hopefully they can get him around him without any issues. But they seem pretty comfortable at the top side. I wonder how much that's going to differ from the heat races into the main event tonight.
You know, these guys are definitely all over the track, high and low, searching for grip, just seeing what they can do. Big old slider from Underwood. Carr sees it coming and able to do that over-under. Underwood all over the back bumper right now, push starting Jesse Carr across the finish line for first and second. Then it's going to be Tyler Partain, Mason Martinez back to fourth, Braden Ward into fifth, Adolfo Diaz in sixth, and Cody Winecki in seventh.
Wow, Dave, I'm pretty gullible here.
Woo!
I just put 2 and 2 together, but Tyler Partain is Tyler Johnson.
Oh, gotcha. They changed it in the league. That's
Yes,
why I
they
was
did.
like, okay, that makes sense. I've been out of the Arizona scene for a little bit, so threw me off. But that's why we couldn't find Johnson earlier, because they changed his name in the league. All right, makes sense. We are out for warm-up right now. Everybody going to the main event, it looks like, huh?
It sure looks like it to me, Dave, which is going to be pretty interesting for tonight. Let's go back and talk about that first lap of that second heat race there. Looks like Wyatt Eichelberger, I don't know if you stumbled on the throttle or what, but someone got into him and made for a messy beginning to that heat race there. Running good qualifying times, and earlier in practice, Wyatt Eichelberger was getting around this track really good. So I'm kind of curious to see what that's going to carry out for him in the main event tonight, and hopefully he has better luck going into the main as well.
Absolutely. Here in warm-up, Underwood sitting on that top spot. Bryson Daffern in the number 18 holding down second. Hagen Sorensen in third, and Adolfo Diaz in the 85, fourth fastest on the field. Does look like times are starting to drop off just a little bit as this track wears in. So as we get a little bit deeper into the main event, this could be really interesting to see who has it and who wants it bad enough, you know?
Yeah.
I think we're going to see a lot of sliders tonight, and I think we're going to see them coming from like the front row all the way to the back row. So it should make for some interesting racing. Hopefully we're looking at a green to checker race tonight with these boys. I highly doubt it. Not because of skill level, but just because once they get rolling here, they hang it all out on the line.
I think Cody spun out 4 times here in Hot Lap so far, Dave. Hey, I want to go ahead and pan over to Clay Erickson in the number 96 machine tonight. New body and wrap on that car tonight for the debut for Kokomo. Looks like it's going to be a throwback wrap for his dad. I think that's pretty cool when people do tribute wraps like that.
Well, and I really like the Hot Rod Flames are pretty dope. You don't see that very often, and when you do, they look badass. Wyatt Eichelberger taking them all the way to the fence, though. So
much for that new body and wrap, huh?
Yeah. I think it's got a few scratches on now. We're looking at Jake Steffen there in the number 32. Yellow, black, and orange machine right there. He is sitting in the 6th position. Underwood has definitely found some speed. Underwood right there in the white, blue, and yellow, number 46. He very consistent out of Ryan Underwood, for sure.
Ryan Underwood is definitely a weapon in a good way. Not your typical weapon running everybody over. But the biggest thing I'm excited for tonight on the Bull Ring, Dave, is you've mentioned it once. I'm going to mention it twice. And it's going to get mentioned 10 more times tonight. It's going to be slide job city here tonight, Dave. There's no doubt about it. A lot of guys are comfortable on the bottom, a lot of guys comfortable on the top, but you're going to run it in there low and, in turn 3 and slide up, come out of 4 on top. I think it's going to be the way to go tonight. Slider line all the way.
They are definitely setting up the cushion for tonight's race. I think it's going to be interesting. If you might be able to find a little bit of moisture because I think the preferred line is going to be the top side tonight. So you might be able to sneak around there and make something happen on the inside for a pass. But I do not think that that is going to be the ideal race line here as we get into the main event. I've been proven wrong before, and that is definitely something that could happen. But these UMP modifieds have come out, and they are shown out. I mean, we have a great field here. Quite a few drivers not even taking any laps here in the warm-up. So Tyler Johnson, Partain, not going out. Jeremy Madrid not going out, so they might be wrenching on that thing. James Hoger, Dylan Van Wyck, and Jesse Carr all not going out for the warm-ups here. I don't know if that's a good idea with the way that this track seems to be changing lap after lap. It'll be interesting. I mean, if you look at it, the best lap time compared to the last lap time for Ryan Underwood was a 12.79 for his best, and his last lap time was a 13.93. So that has dropped off over a second right there. And that's pretty huge when it comes down to it.
Absolutely. And we're inverting 12, so I'm kind of curious to see what that's going to do for our feature. And looks like Adolfo Diaz is going to be asking for a end of the line, Dave. He says he's not so comfortable on this
not ready for
track
this
condition. Right. So he's going to hold it off in the back. And if he stays back far enough, that could be a smart choice on his end, Dave, because people could be getting into each other. Some dirty slide jobs might not go so well, and Diaz might be on top.
Well, this is a 40-lap race, and you can't win on the first lap, so it doesn't matter if he goes to the back. We're going to call him out as we see him. Jeremy Madrid and Adolfo Diaz on the front row. Hagen Sorensen and Braden Ward, row number 2. Bryson Daffern and Mason Martinez in row 3. Clay Erickson, Tyler Johnson, row number 4. Zach Fee and Ryan Underwood. Justin Erickson going to be in that last flip-flop spot for 12th. And Jake Steffen, Wyatt Eckelberger, Chase Monson, Chris Cox, Bryson Curry, Cody Winicky, and Adolfo Diaz rounding out the field.
You want to know what's worse than, me starting on the pole?
What's that?
Braden Ward.
You riding the pole? I mean, yeah, it's a squirrel starting the race. Here we go. In the number 88. He has that chipmunk all wound up right now. Braden Ward in the number 88 holding it down as they are 4 wide for 3rd position.
Wide.
Wow, now 4 wide for the lead.
Lap.
Yikes. Jeremy Madrid going to come out on top in the 23M. We're going to give it to him. He is working that top side. There's a little bit of bumping and grinding going on right now. There ain't nothing wrong with the little bump and grind. Here we go. Holy shit! Clay Erickson drops 4 positions in the number 96 Flame Job. Wow. Bryson Daffern going to take over the top spot in the number 18. The number 46 of Ryan Underwood right on his heels. Then is Jeremy Madrid working that top side, and Jesse Carr down low in the number 11.
I think if Daffern just goes ahead and stays down there and keeps comfortable, he pulls on Ryan Underwood here a little
Caution
bit.
flag is
flag
out.
That's
Let's go back and take a look. It looks like Bryson Curry might be the one that brought it out. Let's see. Here is Bryson Curry in the 101 BC. Let's see what happened to him. Chris Cox right behind. Oh, Cox in the 515. Cox got a whole lot of his ass end there. And that is going to bring it back for Bryson Curry all the way to the back. We have a car upside down. That looked like Wyatt Eckelberger.
Yeah, we need an ambulance in turn 3. Ambulance in turn 3.
Wow, tough night for Wyatt, huh? Off track. They were just talking about he is in the pits at the moment. They were just talking
I mean,
about he was kind of on a dry spell, and they were definitely looking to see something out of Eckelberger's team tonight.
Yeah, I feel bad for Eichelberger because I was sitting here talking him up, and I gave him the old announcer's curse, Dave. I truly believe that.
All right, so Delaware restart right here. Bryson Daffern going to bring him down in the number 18. Then it's going to be Jesse Carr and Ryan Underwood in row number 2. Zach Fee and Jeremy Madrid in row number 3. Why are they 3 wide, Brody? Do you have any idea? Are we doing the salute to the fans right now? Jesse Carr and Zach Fee. I guess it was Zach Fee. He's running everybody funky right now. Here we go. We are getting ready to bring these guys back to Green Flag Racing at Kokomo here, this tiny little bull ring. It is absolutely insane to see 20 cars getting around this track as it is.
They're just up high, down low, in the middle. It's crazy watching them squirm all over the place, Dave.
Everywhere at the moment. We have it on the drone shot right there, as you can see, following along with Jesse Carr. He is sitting in 5th, and he has a whole lot of a hornet's nest going on right behind him. Caution is out right now. That one looks like it might have been Clay Erickson and Bryson Curry. Let's go back and take a look here. So, Clay Erickson in the purple and white, number 96. Let's see. Oh, they get together. Curry into the wall, and it shot Erickson straight up the track. Erickson on the bike, but keeps it on all 4s. So, tough break for Clay Erickson. We're still early in this one, though. There is some time to get back up.
Racing there.
For sure. We're only 13 in of 40, so we're not even halfway yet. Daffern going to bring him back down to the green flag. Looks like Clay Erickson and Bryson Curry both getting some laps back, it appears.
Absolutely. You know, we got to try to keep these guys on the same lap here, D, because it's such close quarters racing here with the level of drivability here with these guys. We want to keep it fair, but we also want to keep it interesting. We know both these guys can drive back up to the front.
For sure. Looks like Wyatt Eckelberger has rejoined the field. He is trying to get his laps back, as it sounds right now. Looks like here in the number 66, he's going to tag the field. He might still be a lap or 2 down. What does it say?
I believe so. They'll probably get him back on the... we got a horrible restart here. That was miserable.
Looks like they are going to call that one back. Oh, no, Eckelberger caught the tire, and he went upside down again. Oh, no. So these guys need to settle down just a little bit to get this one in the books. Daffern, last week's feature winner. Also the points leader, looking to add to his points total of 470 points. Jesse Carr sitting in 2nd place right now in the points, but 5th overall here in this feature. So he is looking to try and make a gain tonight. Let's see what he can do. Carr had a tough break last week, I do believe, didn't he? I don't remember. Did he finish that race?
Who are you speaking about, Dave? I was doing
Jesse Carr?
Jesse Carr, I believe he did. I believe he did last race. I'm thinking of Top Box when his car, he blew his motor and ran into the fence. So.
That was crazy, wasn't it? Getting ready to start his heat race. Yeah, it was nuts. All right, so it looks like we're getting ready to go green flag racing here at Kokomo. Bryson Daffern going to bring him down to the green flag in the number 18. Making me a liar right now. Look at these top 3 cars all running on the inside line, trying to find that little bit of moisture, but the top side is coming.
Wow,
don't
what a great
look
battle
now.
Ryan Underwood and Tyler Johnson. Tyler Johnson, the inside of Underwood. Tyler Johnson going to boggle there. He got up on 2 wheels on the bike. Ryan Underwood's going to go ahead and pull away from there. Jesse Carr at the top of the track, pulling away. He's going to pass for... Oh, wow.
Zach Fee in the number 114, able to sneak it by for 2nd place. Now he is trying to chase down the leader, Bryson Daffern. Can he get to him? He's about 0.6 back right now. Underwood goes back down to the bottom side. Battle on the track right now. Jesse Carr and was Tyler Johnson, I believe. Yes.
Daffern better get up on the wheel because here comes Zach to the outside.
Live timing showing Zach Fee as the leader for a quick moment. Back to Bryson Daffern, but let's see what he can do. Wow, these guys are battling. The pink and white car, the number 18 of Bryson Daffern on the inside. Oh, now Fee out into the wall. Gets into Underwood. Jesse Carr sees it. Look at this. Oh, that's not going to end well. That is not going to end well. Right there for Jesse Carr.
They're going to go ahead and regroup and continue on racing, Dave. I'm glad that they were able to do that there and not take anybody out of the race. It's going to go ahead and give it to Underwood there, and Jesse Carr's going to have to gain that time back.
Oh, no. Don't look now. Jake Steffen bringing out the caution flag. Let's go back and take a look. Steffen there in the number 32. Clay Erickson, big slide job, shoves him into the fence. Big bike, and then, wow. Steffen down and around, keeps it on all fours, but just barely. Yikes, that just shows you how fast things can kind of take a shit here at Kokomo. As these guys are doing everything in their power just to get around the track quickly.
Absolutely.
Yikes. This is going to be a good race as we are 13 laps to go. We're sitting on our fourth caution right now. You know, once we get down to about 5 laps, this is going to be a crazy race right now.
Oh, yeah. We've seen it time and time again, Dave. You know, 5 to 2 to go, you know, a yellow will pop up and, you know, it changes the leader. It changes the top 3 at times.
Yes, sir. Brody, for Victory Circle tonight, I think we should do nose to tail, first, second, and third, and have them leave them on the track. Have a good camera for that to be able to put them up. Think we can make that happen?
I'm sure we could do something about that.
All right. All right, so we are getting ready to go back to green flag racing with Bryson Daffern. Going to bring him down here in the pink and white. Looks like we might be 1 to go here in this main event. Looks like Justin Erickson, your heat race winner, sitting down on pit road right now for the main event. That's a tough break for him. Bryson Daffern with one hell of a restart there in the number 18. He's going to hold on to it. He has Hagen Sorensen right on his heels in the 45, but don't look now. Zach Fee sending it up to the boards. He is beating him down in the 114 up high. Can he catch back up?
You know, if you're going to go around the top here on Kokomo, Dave, that's the way to do it. Just bounce it off the board. Oh, Underwood into the back of Fee. Underwood's going to go ahead and get around Fee, and Tyler Partain to the inside.
Partain now showing in that third position. That is Tyler Johnson, the young gun, right there in the 75T. He is now working on the inside. Don't look now. Bryson Curry making a move as well. He is now sitting top 5 in the 101 BC.
It's slide job after slide job, Dave.
Bryson Daffern holding down, keeping that car under control, just rolling the tires. The exact same line that Justin Erickson had in the first heat race. And it is definitely working for him. Look at that car is on dig right now. Hagen Sorensen in the 45 holding down the second position.
He's found something, Dave. I think Sorensen's found something, Dave.
Battle for third. The 101 BC on the inside of 75T. Bryson Curry to third. Now Underwood working on that outside line in the number 46. He is trying to chase down Tyler Johnson. Looks like he's going to be able to do it for a moment, but it is a lot farther around that outside line. Underwood now has the momentum. He is rocketing off the corners as he comes off turn number 2.
Underwood trying to do everything he can to get that car around the top to get around Daffern. But don't look now because Sorensen's hot on the tail.
Sorensen there in the number 45, going to try and hold it down. He is trying to follow the exact same line. That is it. Daffern, Sorensen, Underwood. I didn't even catch that. Wow, that race went by fast. Curry going to come home in the 4th position. Then it's Johnson. Carr in 6th. Fee in 7th. Ward 8th. Cox in 9th. Erickson 10th. And 11th place is going to be Jake Steffen. 12th is Mason Martinez. Jeremy Madrid in 13th. 14th is Chase Monson. 15th for Cody Winicky. Adolfo Diaz finishing in that 16th position. Wyatt Eckelberger in 17th. 18th for Justin Erickson. 19th, Dylan Van Wyck. And James Hoger rounds out the field. We are getting these guys here in Victory Circle. Wow, that was an absolute crazy race. We're going to let these guys get in to Discord here. Okay, so question, because according to my standings, I am showing Daffern, Sorensen, Underwood, but they have Tyler Johnson out there for the 3rd place.
No, I don't know what. I think they did top 5 for a picture, but I'm going to go ahead and bring Daffern down here.
Perfect. No,
Okay.
we
Daffern,
don't
you
want
got a coffee?
Daffern yet.
Yeah.
We want to do 3rd place first, right?
It's up to you. You already got him in here.
All right. Well, with the win coming home tonight, that's 2 in a row. Bryson Daffern in the number 18. What was that one like out here at Kokomo?
Those cautions had me worried there for a minute. I mean, I had my stick guy telling me what was going on behind me, but it's nerve wracking knowing Underwood's behind you and Jesse Carr's back there somewhere. I knew I had to hit my marks and never get off the bottom.
I tell you what, you definitely got it done tonight, and it was absolutely crazy. How much throttle were you putting into it? Because it looked like you were really rolling the bottom and just trying to keep consistent and make sure that you're hitting your line each and every time.
I actually probably never even got above maybe 3/4 throttle. Most of the time, I try to ride around about half just to conserve tire, and make sure I didn't miss my marks on the bottom. I try to stay as tight to the tires as I could, make sure nobody could get underneath me. I figured if they were going to get around me, they were going to have to go around the top. And if they went around the top, I mean, it was their race, but I was trying to race for a championship as well. So I just knew I had to finish, a couple spots behind Underwood or Jesse Carr, and I would be able to at least get the championship.
Absolutely, man. Well, you got it done tonight. Who would you like to thank, and who helps make this happen for you?
I mean, Dustin Hall at Dominator IRAPS, J&M Automotive, Ty Rogers, LBM Racing, Ed Whitehead Tire Pros, my buddy Mike for being my stick guy in the infield, helping me, because he's the one that kept me calm. I mean, if it had been up to me, I'd probably been up there blazing the fence down, but he told me just stay on the bottom and conserve so we can at least get the championship for this.
Well,
Absolutely, you were definitely comfortable down there, and I mean, you were pulling on them. So I mean, it's good thing you didn't go to the top because you would definitely gave it away.
Yeah, yeah. He started making fun of me for the mistake I made in the heat race, and he said you just need to calm down because you're a lot faster on the bottom. You just need to slow down a little bit. Slower is faster.
Second on back's gonna have to do a lot of body and deck work, trying to keep up with you on the high side there. So keeping it on the bottom was definitely a good call, and you came out on top.
Yeah, it was. I thought I was gonna be, it's gonna be a lot harder to get to the front, but when we went down into turn one, and then everybody kind of slid up past the bottom, and it allowed Underwood to get by. I just tucked in behind Underwood, and eventually he missed the bottom, and I got under him. We made a little bit of contact, but I was just trying to get to the front so I can pace the field and be in control.
Absolutely. We really appreciate you coming out and supporting SSR and running as clean as you do and putting on a hell of a show for the fans and everyone watching. So we appreciate you and look forward to seeing you up here in Victory Lane a lot more often.
Yeah, I appreciate you guys putting this deal on. This is actually a lot of fun racing with a bunch of guys, from the Arizona area that I see sometimes at the racetrack in real life. So it's pretty cool. I appreciate you guys.
Absolutely a good time for sure.
That
Dave?
is Bryson Daffern with the win. Congratulations, sir. We will see you next week, huh?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Fantastic. All right. And coming home in second. Do you want to do this one, Brody?
Yeah, I'll let you go ahead and do it because I got a couple words there with the Daffern.
All right. Hagen Sorensen coming home in the second position in that number 45 tonight. Man, I think it was a rocket ship. It looked like you were kind of searching for your line and kind of found it later in the race. Tell us about a little bit about it. What was it like out there?
I got that EOL there and went to dead last, and I got back up there to second, and I was right on Daffern there for a second, and then he kind of bobbled, and I let off, and uh, I don't know, I just couldn't catch him, I guess, after that, but it was kind of hard racing tonight. I just had to race with one hand because I dislocated my other shoulder, so I was just trying to
Ouch.
hold on there.
Well, man, you got it done, coming home in second, putting it almost in victory lane, but winner circle is pretty good too. So, you know, the track looked like it had multiple lines with the high line and the low line. What made you start to make the change to stay down low?
Well, the High Line was actually, if you could run the top and just rip it all the way around, is actually the fastest way around the track. Is I was just talking to Ryan about that, and but problem with running the top is you get a bunch of momentum build up, and then you'll have somebody come up in front of you, and you'll have to let off, and just it will kill all your momentum. So pass, you kind of had to go down to the bottom, I guess.
Well, I mean, it definitely worked out for you. Up two positions. So and going all the way to the back and having to work your way up through. That's a feat in itself, especially with the talent that shows up here for the league. So, who would you like to thank, man? Who helps make it happen for you each and every time?
Oh, I'd like to thank everyone over at Speed Ranch, man. Tanner, Tomasi, all them boys, helping me out, everything on iRacing. Man, they just do it all for me. So all I have to do is drive, and then just like thank my mom and dad for everything they helped me with too. And now that's it.
There you go, brother. Congratulations on coming home in second. Hopefully, we will get another interview with you next week, huh?
Yeah, man. Thank you.
Absolutely. Take care. That is Hagen Sorensen coming home in the second position tonight. Third place going to go to the number 46 of Ryan Underwood. Man, that was a pretty crazy race out there tonight, huh?
Yeah. It was a pretty easy racetrack. If you were out front and you just ran the bottom, it was going to be hard for people to pass you. And I was like, the cushion looks good. I was really quick up there in the heat race, and you really got to get up on the wheel to be able to run it up there. And it was the quickest way. I was running down the leaders, but just ran out of laps with the caution laps counting. So really, that 40 lap race felt like it was 10. But um, yeah, the car was really good, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah, I mean, when you were up there running with Zach Fee and got hard into the back of him there, did it look like he might have caught the wall and caught the slowdown from making contact with the wall? Was that what happened? Because it looked like he
Oh,
lost a lot of momentum and you were just sailing it in there like you had, for lap after lap before that, and then just made contact.
yeah, you don't really have to enter in on the wall to really get around the cushion, and that's what he was doing. And every time I get a run on him, he'd get in the wall, and I'd have nowhere to go, and I'd just slam right into him, and then it'd cause us to fall back more and more. And with people running the bottom, I couldn't really slide them, and then finally I was able to get around them and start running down the leaders. But like I said, we just ran out of laps tonight.
Yeah, it definitely got away from us, even up here in the broadcast booth. With the caution flags coming out and everything, it did seem like even the last 12 laps that you guys ran green to checkered there, it was over in a blink of an eye. We were calling out all the action that we were seeing on the track, and before you knew it, the race was over. So, it definitely went fast, and it's pretty awesome to hear you say that it went fast as well. But bet you wish you would have had 5 or 10 more laps, huh?
Oh yeah. Well, looking at lap times, I was turning 12 nines, and Bryson, the leader, he was turning 13.2, so that's 2 tenths a lap quicker. And I think if I would have had maybe 5 more, I would have been right up there. 'Cause without the mirrors, you can't really see what the guy is running. So I think I would have been able to run him down and get around him real easy.
For sure. What do you got, Brody?
Yeah, no, I was just about to ask, like, what would have been a different approach for him. He already went ahead and went over that. I love that we're not running mirrors in here. It's just like racing real modifieds. You don't know, and that's the thing is you don't know what pace to set when you're up front there, and that could have been a good thing for Underwood if he could have got around Fee and all them guys a lot sooner.
Absolutely. Well, who would you like to thank, Ryan?
I'd like to thank Bryson for putting this whole deal on, and y'all for broadcasting. It really means a lot for all of us iRacing guys, giving us somewhere to race every day, or well, every Sunday. And I'd like to thank Speed Ranch Setup Shop. Go check them out. They're bad to the bone. I recommend them. I recommend them for everybody. They really work with you and really get the setups to what you like. And Mad Dog Graphics for giving me a sweet rap, and everybody on the race car. It wouldn't be possible without them.
Well, that's
Absolutely, we love doing interviews with you, Underwood. So we like to see you up here a lot more often.
Oh yeah, I wish I would have been able to make a few more. I would have. I knew I was leading the points by a good bit. In the first half of the season, but then real racing was catching up with me, and I was working on the car every Sunday night. So I was always forgetting about the league. I was too very trying to fix it and make it better for the weekly show I race on Fridays. So hopefully, as the league continues on for another season, hopefully I'll be able to make a little bit more time for this league because I really like it. And running the no mirrors is something new to most people, and I think it really brings the race car driving out of the people that just are used to watching in their mirror and using their mirror to advantage every race.
Absolutely.
100%. Well, sir, you have a great night, Ryan. We like Brody said, we always have a good time interviewing you. So hopefully we can get you up here in the booth more often. And congratulations tonight on the third place.
Thank you, thank you. Y'all have a good night.
You too. All right, Brody. Well, what do you say? Take us out. What are your thoughts, man?
Bull ring racing, short track racing, top side, bottom side, slide jobs, flips, all the good stuff. Three wheeling over the tires.
Oh yeah,
I loved tonight. I loved it.
It was absolutely exciting. And like all of these drivers, they a lot of these guys know each other. A lot of these guys, race in real life and race with each other. So to see them get in here and mix it up, it's awesome, because you can see the camaraderie that they have for each other. They still respect each other, but they're going to race each other like it's the last lap every lap.
Yep.
So, we're definitely fortunate to be able to broadcast this for them, and we appreciate all the guys over at SSR, and hopefully we can be out here to do this again.
Absolutely.
That's going to do it tonight for Pushing the Cushion Productions. My name is Dave Ward and Brody Center. Here we go.